Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'll be doing a movie review on The Hangover 2. I really enjoyed it. I saw it last week. It was a really funny movie. Can't compare it with the first one because I had to watch the first one a couple of times to get a good reading on it. First time I saw it, I liked it, but it took me 2 or 3 times before I really appreciated how funny it was. So I have to see part 2 a couple of more times before I can really decide how high I rank one over the other. But it was a really funny movie. One thing they did different between the first and the second movie was, in the first movie they had a lot of quotes, memorable quotes that you could just say to somebody who hadn't seen the movie and they just trip out. But in the second movie they went more for shock value, things you could see that was going on that was funny. So that's not really a big deal when you're watching the movie, because funny is funny. But if you go back and try to explain the scene to somebody, they might not find it funny because it takes too long to paint that picture in their mind. But if you just take a quote from the first one and say it, then they'll be rolling. But it's not a big deal, but that's a notable difference. They went a little grittier in the second one. Some stuff that happened in the first one was a little intense, but it was way more intense in the second movie. My only major problem with the movie is they try to do too many jokes that remind me of jokes from the first one, and they weren't funnier. Like I said, I can't tell which movie is funnier, but when they try to do a joke again in a different way on the second one, it wasn't as funny as the first one. Perfect example, everybody knows the "What Do Tigers Dream Of" song Stu did in the first movie. He did another song in the second movie, and it wasn't nearly as funny. And the "What Do Tigers Dream Of" song was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a movie, period. So, but don't let it discourage you from watching the movie. I heard a lot of bad things coming into the movie, but I was like, I saw the first movie, I loved it. I want to see what these guys are getting into this time. But it wasn't disappointing. It was a lot better than the critics are saying it is. Not the ones on the trailer, of course, because they tell you all the good stuff. But it's a really good movie. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and see it. If you have seen it, see it again when it comes out on DVD so you can get a better read on it. But that's my review for Hangover 2.